Hey yo, I got something to say. Welcome back to the channel. If you find this information useful, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Guys, we're approaching the 200 mark. Let's get it. After 200, I'm going to do a couple giveaways, so stay tuned for that and let's keep the momentum going. So in this video, I just want to address like my message, you know what I'm saying? Like the message that I preach, whether it's to family members, my mom, my dad, my brothers, church people, people on social media, family members, co-workers, whoever, you know what I'm saying? My whole thing is being as debt free as possible. Because to keep it a buck, you know what I'm saying? Like being as debt free as possible is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like not to stun or flex or anything, but like when you can go to Applebee's or go to a fancy restaurant or, you know, maybe do like a little trip or something, and it's not like where you're taking on additional debt or like at the end of the day it's just better, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna run through a couple scenarios real quick, and I'm pretty sure anybody in this channel, yeah, might have seen this already. We all might have seen the person who goes and they save up, they work hard, they do work hard, and then they get the house, right? They get the house, but then with the house, they get a home equity line of credit. So when you get the house, you got the mortgage. So that's one debt right there, right? And then the bank is like, yo, get the home equity, get the home equity. Your house appreciated in value, you gain value. We give you 100 bands, we give you $100,000, and you're like, man, I bought the house for 150, or I'm paying off 150, and now it's worth 250, and the bank's giving me 100. And then with that 100, what the people do is that they go and they get a fancy car, which is depreciating asset. They go on fancy vacations. They misspend money like crazy. You know what I'm saying? And not knowing what they're doing is that they're tripling their debt, because like now you still got to pay back the mortgage, you got to pay back the home equity line of credit, you know, and like if you paid off the car, whatever, with the home equity, you don't got to pay that, but you do got to pay back the insurance. So it's like I've seen this happen in a couple situations where people lose their houses. The sheriff comes knocking at the door. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I gotta move. Yeah, I gotta get out. So it's like in society we have this thing where it's like be in debt, be in debt, be in debt, be in debt, and I find that detrimental. So it's like another situation. You start off a new job. You know what I'm saying? You start off a new job and you got your coworker, and your coworker pulls up in a new truck. Coworker pulls up. Yo, I got the new uh, uh, T-Rex. I got the new Raptor. I got the new Trackhawk. I got the new this, whatever. Alright, cool. Like, you got a good job. You're making some good money. You got a nice truck. Yo, it's cool. Then a week later, yo, I got the brand new iPhone. You know, I'm on Verizon. You kind of start seeing, you know, the person, and it's a society thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a psychological thing. And then the next week, like, yo, we're going on vacation, me and my family to Cuba and this and that, and you're just like, yo, aren't you saving anything? Like, yo, what are you doing? And then the moment there's like a hiccup that they're like, yo, we gotta cut hours or we're gonna let you go, you still owe all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like you still owe all of that. So y'all gotta be really paying attention to your finances and like not really, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, oh my god, the iPhones are worthless, or why would you get a brand new car? Yo, if you're working and you go and you get a brand new car, yo, shout out to you. Hey, that's great. But please, like for your own sake and for like your own well-being, if you get the brand new car, then you go and you get the phone, then you're going on vacation, then you're going to, and you're not saving anything. Like I'm telling you, like I was damn near, like the reason I preach is because I was damn near homeless. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. My car was about to get repoed in 3 days. My car was about to get repoed. I couldn't find a job for the life of me. I had to go get pharmacy technician. I had to go train in applications engineering. I had to do all these things that were like crazy. Credit cards didn't stop. I got sued by Capital One, and it was very very hard. And I was like, man, like the whole time that I'm making a good living, like I never saved anything. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. Like I'm not against debt, but there are some things that just don't make sense. When I worked at the mall, I worked at the mall for about a year for this company called Sprint, a phone company, right? There's another situation. Give you an example, right? So I'm in there, and it's Christmas time, and during Christmas time, we get like a nice little bonus. And there was a girl there who I sometimes gave a ride home, like they just strictly platonic, nothing ever happened. But I used to, you know, leave work, and I would see her at the bus stop, you know, freezing with like this big overall coat thing. And I was like, yo, where you live? She's like, oh, I live right there. I'm like, all right, straight, I'll give you a ride. I give her a ride, and you know we start talking or whatever, and she's like, oh, I got too many tickets and my license was suspended, and I never went to court and paid my shit off. And I was like, hey, I mean, it is what it is. Like, you just gotta fix that. You know what I'm saying? Give you a ride, like, cause our schedules were rotating, so I gave her a ride maybe once or twice, like not that much. But I knew, you know what I'm saying? Like, I knew, okay, your license suspended, too many tickets, shit happens. Hey, good. Come Christmas time, we sell a lot. Everybody sells, you know, because it's Christmas time, and we get a fat commission. She goes to the Michael Kors store, and she buys 5 Michael Kors belts for $60. That was $300. And I'm in there, and everybody's in the break room, and everybody's there, and they're all chatting it up or whatever. And I'm like, and she pulls up with the bag. She's mad happy. I'm like, yeah, I can be a little bit rude. I can be a little bit of an asswipe. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in there, and I'm like, yo, like, why would you spend that? Why would you spend 300 on some belts? Like, you told me that, you know, your license is suspended, that you owe like $1,000 for the course. Like, you can start making payments to get your shit together. And I have this thing where I'm like a little bit of Kanye West, like the whole bipolar, like no filter type thing. But everybody's looking at me, everybody's got their eyes open, like, oh my god, why is he talking like that? You know what I'm saying? But to me, it's like numbers, like numbers. Like, all I see is numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all objective. Like, I don't care about emotions. I don't care what people think. It's all numbers. Like, you owe $1,000 to the court, and here you are. You have this big opportunity, because she wound up getting fired later. You know what I'm saying? So now here you are, fired with 5 Michael Kors belt that you really can't resell for the exact value that you paid for, and now you still owe, you know what I'm saying, the court. So it's just like that whole vicious thing of like being in debt and being, and I'm going a little bit off the rails here, but in that situation, it should have been like, yo, buy 1 Michael Kors belt, 1 or 2, and put some for the courts. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing goes for like society and everything. Like, I see people, they get paid 800 and they spend 800, and then they wonder why when they're like, go, their hours are cut or whatever. They're like, yo, people get like really bad, and it's like, it's not even about y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even about y'all. Like, you might be out there getting the cars, getting the homes, getting the equities, getting the loans, but you don't know how it's affecting your kids. You don't know how it's affecting your family. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like the real ish. If I can, you know, hopefully I don't get blocked or anything, but that's the real stuff, man. Like, you lose your job, and you've been with the company for 5, 10 years, and you never saved anything. Now when your kid's prom comes around, when your kid's birthday, and they want to do something and you can't help them out, like, it's not even about y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even about me or anything, but it's like, at the end of the day, I'm not here to tell y'all, you know, how to live your lives, but I would recommend lower your debts, stay away from debt as possible, and just keep it pushing. But I've seen it be real detrimental, so that's what I preach. That's what I preach. I preach being as debt free as possible. So let's get it. If this helped you out, if this, you know, gave you some information, you know, hit the like button, hit the subscribe. Like I said, we keep it 100% real on this channel. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.